Welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and I'm very happy to be with all of you here today. Thank you for hanging with this channel, for supporting this channel, for not thinking we're too weird, but also sending handwritten letters concerned about our well-being. You're all welcome here, and while you're here, I'd love... Is that a heart? No, it looks like a Hershey's Kiss. I'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel, helping us grow. Hit that notification bell so you'll get a notification when I finally complete a video after another busy week. And also, as we say a lot around here, tell your friends. Tell your friends who appreciate ASMR relaxation and sports card nostalgia that this is a place they can hang out and have some fun. Now, in the last video, and I'm assuming you all watch in release in chronological order, I decided to get rid of some baseball cards and some football cards, and I think even a hockey card or two. But before I got rid of them, i.e. threw them away or tossed them in a fire pit like some sort of crazed pyromaniac, I was going to let you tell me if I should save some of the cards, as if I had made an incorrect decision in deciding to get rid of them. So I kept the cards wrapped up nice and safe. I'm looking at the comments on that video. I only saw one card come up. One card that people wanted me to save. Was it Andres Thomas? John Candyman Candelaria? Sorry, Alec Baum. Was it Harold Baines? No. Was it David Coney Cone? Was that his nickname? I don't think we called him Coney Cone. Seems like a nickname he would have picked up in junior high for people who wanted to mock him and his lack of a sturdy chin. Ah, there it is. A lot of people, and by that I mean one comment, wanted us to keep the Gary Sheffield rated rookie. And you know what? We're going to listen. I think I have some duplicates of it. Duplicates. But when the people, the public, my public, call for action, I take it. So, all these cards are going to go away, but the Gary Sheffield stays. The sound you're going to hear right now is me tossing out these cards. That went with a thud on par with the ending of my sketch comedy career in 2003. So congratulations, Gary Sheffield, rated rookie, 89 genres. You get to go back in to the stack of legends right there alongside Mark Malone. But today, we are going to get back to pricing a pack of baseball cards and seeing if we can make our money back, a fictitious amount that I establish based on my mood and feelings at the time of the pack opening. We have here a box of baseball cards that was sent to me about a decade ago, it seems, from John at The Past is Alive. Now, by coincidence, John was just recently featured on an episode of a podcast hosted by my friend Jeff May. I highly recommend you seek it out. Two great guys in one great video. It's almost like two girls in one. All right, never mind. What pack are we going to open? '91 Topps. 2003 Topps update. The 2024 cards are probably in. The phone books are here. The phone books are here. I'll have to go take a loan out and get some 2024 cards. Run up my Target credit card. All for a good cause. Relaxing pack breaking. Now here's what is actually left of the cards that were sent to me. Definitely going to keep the box. It's a sturdy box. We have 1990 Fleer, tightly wound, almost non-crinkable pack of cards. 1992 Fleer. A 50-cent value at the Past is Alive shop right now. We've got Donruss here. I believe it's 89 Donruss, yes. We've got some 92 Topps. Very intriguing pack there, the 92 Topps. I don't quite remember what the 92 Topps look like. And of course, another pack of 1991 Studio. A series of cards that said, let's remove the action from baseball cards and sell it to hyperactive children. It didn't last. Not shocked. But good crinkles. Alright. I think I'm interested in opening up this pack of 92 Fleer baseball trading cards. The collection includes Roger Clemens career highlights. It's a limited edition series. Details are on the back. I don't know. Oh, you can pick up the limited edition Clemens cards by sending 10 Fleer wrappers and $1 check or money order to this address here. Just send it off while supplies last. Do you think maybe they still have some laying around? Well, figure that out. That's about as exciting as when I sent my proof of purchases away and received the G.I. Joe Wind Glider. It's a big day in my house. Alright, we're going to repack these. Look at this. Look at this bargain, okay? I picked up this pack of 91 Studio a long time ago at a local shop here in the greater LA area. This is from The Past is Alive. $1.50. $1.50. Shop with The Past is Alive. Let's open up this pack and see what's in it, and then we'll get to pricing it, okay? It contains 17 trading cards. 17 trading cards, including Flair All-Stars and Pro Vision art cards, and then some mysteries here. I've noticed first, though, we are, the sports car doctor needs to get some of his gear out. Hold on. Apologize. Got a little bit of a dirty space here. And I don't mean that in the positive way, like a Christina Aguilera video in the early 2000s. I mean, don't tell people how I live. All right. Beautiful. All right. Let's get to it. 1992 Flair. Not as tightly wound as the other 1990 pack from Flair we have in the 92 tops. Flair. I like that Kevin Holster. I like the design. Again, everyone by this point trying to keep up with Upper Deck. And here we go. Derek Bell. Solid player, especially for this era. His mustache was pretty wild. It was very thick. It was like Lionel Richie, early 80s thick. Good work there, Derek. Terry Steinbach, MVP of the 1988 All-Star Game, if memory serves. You all remember the 1988 All-Star Game at Riverfront Stadium with Chris Sabo spuds on display there. Ramon Martinez. There was a time, believe it or not, this was the Martinez from the Dodgers that you wanted to get in the back. Jaime Navarro, Milwaukee Brewer pitcher, serviceable at this time. Bill Landrum, he kind of was, he helped the Pirates during this era. I think he came out of the bullpen a little bit, right? Yeah. A little bit of a back-end guy, 26 saves in 89, 13 saves in 1990, 17 saves in 1991. And kids, back then, if you could get about 17 saves, you were considered one of the best closers in baseball. Charlie O'Brien. I didn't like Charlie O'Brien because I felt Charlie O'Brien was one of the reasons the Mets felt they could get rid of my guy, Gary Carter. But by that point, you know, maybe Gary was a little too old, a little too banged up. Here's the future of catching at this point, 1992. Chris Hoyles, Baltimore Orioles. And Joel Skinner. Look at that. We got catchers up the wazoo here. Charlie O'Brien, Chris Hoyles, Joel Skinner. Cleveland here, but played for my Yankees for a while. That's right. He batted 137 in 1987, and he was still allowed to play in baseball. Different era. Charlie O'Brien, if memory serves, was also the first catcher. Here he's got a traditional catcher's helmet there and mask. But Charlie O'Brien was one of the first catchers to wear like the NHL goalie style of mask. Groundbreaker. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Kelly Downs. I remember him kind of being a mainstay. The Giants during this era. Brett Saberhagen. Look at this. Cy Young Award winner. An absolute legend if you grew up watching baseball in the 80s. Dale Murphy. Kind of forgotten these days. But he was a legend, kids. We got a league leaders card, because who doesn't love a card of winners? That's what I call it. Got Tom Glavine, the NL's winningest pitcher. Sorry, football's on the brain. I'm still playing Madden. I apologize. Wayne Kirby, a prospect card. How would you know he was a good prospect? Because all this yellow is coming at you. Just yellow. It's a power color. Mark Leiter, brother of Al Leiter. Back when, you just assumed that if they were siblings, they both were going to have the same kind of career. But Leiter had a few good years there. Frank Viola. What a great card. Look at this card. I'm going to come back to here. We got Paul Gibson, left-hand relief specialist. Pitch for the Yankees. And yes, Paul Gibson, one of the only Major League Baseball players that wore glasses like he was selling you a used car in Topeka in 1984. Quite the looker. And Kevin Alster, speaking of good-looking human beings, Kevin Alster, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, fellas? He played for the Twins. He had a good little offensive resurgence late in his career. All right, but look at this Frank Viola card. Former Minnesota Twin ace. A big free agent signing with the Mets. Did win 20 games. It's not like he didn't pan out for the Mets. It just was a bad era for the team. Coming off a year in which he went 13-15. Did have 3 complete games. 132 strikeouts, but he wasn't a big strikeout guy. 3.97 ERA. I don't have any of the next-gen stats here available, but he was a great pitcher in this era. He was to be feared, but I love this card. Look at this. Look at this card here, man. Just solid design. The foot and the knee kind of going over the borders there. Action, forward motion. Nice use of even the empty space as a player there. This is a great card. Hope it's worth something. All right, now we are going to pick some cards to price. That's right. We are going to say that even though the price of this pack right now is 50 cents, that back in the day it was worth $1. $1 of your hard-earned allowance money. So, based on prices from the Beckett Baseball Guide we're going to pull here in a second, we're going to see if we can make our money back. We have to choose our cards carefully. I'm going to price Wayne Kirby. You never know those prospects at the time. I believe wasn't his brother Terry Kirby of the Miami Dolphins? Is that who I remember? Definitely going to price Saberhagen. Unfortunately, but Chris Hoyles was up and coming. We're going to price him. Charlie O'Brien, probably a common. Bill Andrum, probably a common. Ramon Martinez, again. A lot of catchers in this pack here. And Derek Bell. All right. That's a lot of cards to price there. Mangling these cards like a bread roll at dinner. Yeah. I think we can make our money back with these. All right, the price guide that we've got today. Here we go. We're going to go back to July of 1992, issue 88 of the Beckett Baseball Card Monthly. Price to go at $2.95 in the United States of these Americas. Canada, $3.95. Sorry, you Canucks. All right. Sorry, I'm picking up a little glare from the overhead lights. Prime time as we do, take a look what's in here. A hit on any field. Two sport superstar kids. I don't think you can appreciate the primetime era unless you were in it. All-Star Games action there. Oh man, look at these video games. Look at these state-of-the-art graphics. Get it now, kids, and feel like you're actually in the game. Extra innings for your Super Nintendo. Wow, Super Nintendo Chalmers would be happy with that one. A profile on the Cincinnati Reds and known gambler Pete Rose. Here. One day maybe I'll get my hands on an older pack. We can go way back. Explosion of cards in the early 90s. There's a lot of extra pages to turn to. There's our 92 Flair. We will come back to that. Learn how to rate your cards there. There's a look at all the card shows that we missed out on. Look at that. This is a tough article to read. There's my guy, Donnie Baseball. Which way, Don? As Don Mattingly tries to hit his way back on track, collectors wonder if that path will lead to Cooperstown or the cold list. Fortunately, we know now it was the cold list. I still think my guy, Donnie Baseball, belongs in the Hall of Fame. Comment below with a player you think deserves it. Don't disagree. This is not a debate. Put your favorite player. Is it Don Mattingly? Keith Hernandez? Is it any of these hairstyles from the early 90s? Put those in the Hall of Fame. Roger Clemens art to hang on your wall if you so choose. All right. We flipped some pages. Let's get to pricing. Here we go. Miss out on the prices here. Okay, let's do it here. Got me my handy dandy clipboard to mark down the prices of this 1992 Flair. have the penmanship of a confused fourth grader. All right. 1992 Flair. Let's do it. Trying to get back to $1. First card up, Derek Bell, Toronto Blue Jay outfielder. He just kind of got started out here. Still kind of a prospect. Card number 324. There it is. Derek Bell. 20 cents. We're off and running. Look at that. I told you. $0.20 for Derek Bell. Big whammy. Big whammy. Or actually no whammy, I should say. Ramon Martinez. Dodger ace. His little brother was a middle relief pitcher with no future at this point in time. 463 is the card. There it is, Ramon Martinez. 8 cents. Not bad at all. Trying to get to $1. Creating some tension here. Ramon Martinez. Good card. Chris Hoyles. Alright, I don't know. This one might be a common. Figured out. Young, up-and-coming, slugging catcher with the Orioles. But there was a lot of hope for him. So we'll see if he was considered a common. And, yeah. Leo Gomez is in there at number 8, but Hoyles, common. Well, misfire. Another misfire, which is what my first wife said a lot. Alright, commons. 5 cents for this, okay. Alright, Brett Saberhagen, coming off a 1991 season, which was pretty solid. Saberhagen was famous for a while of only having really good seasons in the odd years. And this was an example of that, 13 and 8. Alright, one of the best pitchers in the game at this point. Let's see, 167. Saberhagen. There he goes. 167. 8 cents. Oh boy. 1 T on that Brett, by the way. Okay. Little tension, little tension. I don't know if we're going to make our $1 back here. A lot of hope riding on Dale Murphy here, which is what the Phillies kind of had in their hearts when they acquired him from Atlanta. This trade from Atlanta to Philly opened up a path for David Justice with the Braves. And unfortunately, Dale Murphy, though he did make the playoffs with the Braves in the early 80s, he was a 2-time MVP, by the way. He did enjoy the Atlanta run of the early 90s into the mid-90s. Finished his career with Colorado, I think 1 or 2 home runs short of 400. Dear God, I know a lot about Dale Murphy that I didn't think I still knew. 541 is the number. He is there. 541. Price to go at 10 cents. Okay, not bad. $0.10. Just about halfway there. I don't know if we're going to make it. A good pack for the time. All right. Wayne Kirby. There we go. Prospect for Cleveland. Like I said, I'm a Miami Dolphin fan. I do believe his brother, maybe cousin, but I thought it was his brother, Terry Kirby, was a running back for the Dolphins that we really hoped would be another weapon for Dan Marino, but as often was the case in the early to mid-90s, it was not to be. Alright, this prospect card, 670, just like the future here. A lot of pressure and a lot of hope on the future. Alright, I don't even know if that makes sense. Sounds like some dumb bumper sticker philosophy, huh? What did I say? 670. I'm so tense, I forgot. Okay, it's listed. Wayne Kirby, rookie card, 12 cents. Alright, 12 cents. Wayne Kirby. Might be forgotten to time now, unless you're really good at playing the Immaculate Grid on Baseball Reference. But Wayne Kirby, at this point in time, was a commodity. Let's see, let's do an add up there. 20, you got 32, 40, 50, 55, 63 cents. Oh boy, I don't know if we're going to do it. This next player I just put in because he was kind of well thought of during this time, but I don't think he was a superstar. So I don't think a lot of kids were collecting Kevin Elster cards like I'm collecting Burbank Airport plane sounds in the background of an ASMR video. 502. What do we have here? No. Kevin Elster. As kind of expected. A common. Alright. Frank Viola. If this was a 1987 card, an 88 card, we might have a better chance of getting our money back. But let's see. Frank Viola. Number 518 in the set. A common card. I'm heartbroken. Frank Viola, a common? Even in 1992. Miscarriage of justice. Okay. Let's do a little 20, 30, 42, 50, 55, 63, 73. We are at 73 cents. I'm going to see if I can pull one card here. One card here that might make the difference. Yeah. I don't think we have it. I'm going to pull this Terry Steinbach. Part of the Oakland dynasty of the late 80s or the early 90s. He was a great player. He was a gamer, we would call him, back in the day. Alright. Is this a 25-cent card? Is this a 32-cent card? This is a common, I know it is. 267. It's a common. Folks, we did not make our money back. But that's okay. $0.78. We made our money back. If we were buying it, the past is alive. But in 1992, this pack would not have been enough. But here's the thing, I'm a little disappointed. The disappointment, it's a part of life. It's a part of life, and we all have to get used to it. Like my baseball career ending in 1991, my sketch comedy career ending in 2003, like my stand-up comedy career ending. Pretty much every show I do now, like, disappointments are a part of life, all right? And you just have to persevere and get through it. It's a lesson I think we all picked up from collecting baseball cards in the 90s. Well, that's it for this pack of cards. That's it for this pricing video. Again, like this video, scream at this video, tell your friends about this video. watch the video again, watch this video to de-stress, watch this video to fall asleep, watch this video to wake up. We're just glad you're here. Thanks for listening and watching Sports Card Doctor here on Sports Card ASMR. Maybe we should open up that 1990 Topps. I feel as though I've let down an entire nation.